Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael, and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today, I'll be continuing my Death Note reaction series with episode 23, Frenzy. Last episode got kinda crazy. L and the entire investigation squad start cracking down on Kira, because they figured out who it is. They set up this whole TV stunt to kind of back him into a corner. Started making phone calls. They started listening into his phone calls. He's basically incriminated himself to the point of they could arrest him right now if they wanted to. But right now, and as L has been trying to get across, they don't want to arrest Kira without knowing how he kills. So that is about where we're at. He is now in his car, which is bugged, on the way to, I believe, the Yotsuba building, because the guy was giving him the code to get the name of the, or well, what he thinks is the name of Matsuda, to kill him before he reveals that he is Kira. I mean, I don't know if they're actually going to do that if he doesn't do it in the 2-hour time frame or whatever he has, but that's kind of what they have set up to force him to act within that time frame. So he got in a car. Before he got in the car, after making some phone calls and freaking out while he is intoxicated, he put a gun in his bag, and then that woman who is on the investigation group, I'm sorry, I don't know her name. She has not really shown up that much, and when she does, cannot recall it. I'm sorry about that. But the one who's good at breaking in and bugged all of the buildings and cars and such. She is in pursuit on a motorcycle, a crotch rocket, I suppose. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it ended. It was a pretty straightforward episode, kind of cornering him to see what he'd do when he has to kill this guy who he thought was dead, so he doesn't get his identity revealed. So I don't really have much else to add. Like I said, last episode was pretty straightforward. Still curious how Light's plan is still getting carried out through all this, and if he truly did anticipate if stuff like this were to happen, or if he didn't. So, I guess without further ado then, let's jump into this episode of Death Note. Let's go. I don't know how this is going to go. It feels like it's going to get crazy. But, the only other thing I think I forgot to mention in the pre-discussion is that, that all of his co-workers know it's him too. Well, not all of them, only the ones that met.
Ryuzaki, the commercial's almost over.
Oh, is that so?
Whoa.
Well, that's rather amusing.
I still can't believe they did Matsuda dirty with this kid voice filter that they put on him.
So according to you, it was actually at that party that you met Kira.
Yes, but of course at the time I had no way of knowing he was actually Kira.
So that means he saw your face?
And what kind of car has a TV? I want a car like that.
Wait a minute. Does that mean there's nothing left that can connect me to his name? Maybe he's already destroyed his file at Yoshida. Am I wasting my time? Rem, what do you think?
What do I think? About what, may I ask?
Rem, who's that?
Oh,
There's no one else.
I forgot that he's being recorded. That's crazy. They're gonna listen in on him talking to a Shinigami.
There aren't any radios or other devices. Only the bugs, cameras, and tracking beacons that Weddy.
This is kind of crazy.
It's a robbery. They'd figure out right away who did it, since I know where the key is.
This isn't sounding very good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I already know that much myself.
But just to be on the safe side, I should also kill the people I contacted at Yoshida Productions. That includes the president, Misa, and that manager of hers.
Oh boy.
He's gonna kill me?
It's alright, don't worry. He's talking about doing that after he's killed Matsuda. There'd be no point in killing the rest of you until he's got.
I can't believe that he's saying all of this and they're hearing all of this.
He's the only one you have to kill. If the people you called end up dying too, the phone records will implicate you in their deaths.
Oh, yeah. Rem, I didn't think you were so smart. Then
I'll make
Man, they gave the Death Note to us. Stupid person.
There's no way he can just be talking to himself. But who's Rem? Who is he talking to?
If he's talking with someone right now, it could be a Shinigami.
Ah. Oh, Misa knows. I mean, L doesn't seem phased by it anymore. The idea, anyways.
Ownership of the notebook and returning it to me.
No, I'd end up being ruined if I did that. Even if I forgot the notebook, this guy says he has concrete evidence to back him up.
Uh-oh.
He points out Yotsuba's recent growth on the air. No one would
L
ever doubt
just...
his claim.
All of them just heard Notebook.
That means whoever he says is Kira will be
This is
part
kind of nutty.
Even if he didn't have proof and I got rid of the evidence by returning the notebook, my life would be over.
Can't believe he's saying all this. They have the Notebook information now.
This guy's acting like a complete idiot. Still, he was smart enough to fake his own death to avoid being killed. I have to kill him as soon as possible.
The amount of information in that car that was just given to L and Light was kind of crazy. Man, they have everything bugged.
Now, Kira, how do you kill? Show me.
we're in position and
The Notebook.
He did was the name, then he should have simply taken the personnel file with him, but he just put it back in its drawer after taking the note.
36.
I guess without realizing that the Notebook is the device, like it makes sense that all he did was just make a note. I understand why they aren't making the connection yet, but I'm sure they will.
Damn, he didn't die!
only 50 minutes to go until the big announcement.
I don't have any time!
This is insane.
Snuck in. If I have the Shinigami eyes, half my remaining lifespan, huh? That's a lot. But if he makes that announcement, my life's as
He
good as
took the
over anyway.
eyes?
Better to have a life that's short and sweet.
I didn't even realize he took the eyes.
Let's make the deal.
The deal?
Oh, he's gonna take the deal.
Rem person he keeps talking to. Could it really be that Kira's power?
Oh my god. He's gonna take the eyes to kill Matsuda.
Then what is this Rem?
A Shinigami?
My heart's racing. It's kind of wild. Okay, he has the eyes now. Holy shit. Whoa. He's gonna write down the police officer's name.
This'll take care of him.
Oh my god. Oh, the police officer's about to die.
This is traffic control squad. Motorcycle cop just rear-ended that truck. He's dead.
He's dead by accident?
This is very bad.
Yeah.
It was put his hand in his bag. Could he have done something at that moment? More importantly, how was he able to obtain the name of the cop who stopped him?
Well, now things have changed.
It's too dangerous to allow further action by Higuchi. Let's bring him in. I believe he has the same powers as the second Kira. He is able to kill just by looking at someone's face. Please keep this in mind when you move in to arrest him.
Holy crap. This escalated so fast. I cannot believe this. I can't, like, it's insane how fast this just like this is just spiraling. Did Light consider all of this happening?
During the next commercial break, swap Matsuda and the MC with mannequins. We'll make it seem as if the broadcast is continuing as normal using the voices we've already prepared. We'll leave the cameras running and have everyone evacuate the building.
So then, Mike, what say we go and join the fun as well?
Yeah.
This is insane.
I'm sorry to do this, Misa, but I'm going to have to make sure you're restrained for a while.
That's a lot of chains.
Realize you can pilot a helicopter.
Me neither.
Incredible.
Well, you can figure it out with intuition.
With intuition.
Higuchi isn't going.
Wait, is Watsuri about to like snipe this guy?
What the somehow? Or has someone from the group betrayed me and started working with him? No, doing that wouldn't absolve them of their crimes.
Man, they planned this. This is crazy.
But let's cut to a quick commercial break first. Damn it! I'll just have to go to Sakura TV and kill him there.
Whoa. I mean, he's up against a wall right now. He's got to do it. Is he gonna realize this is a setup?
Isn't anybody here? Is it just in case the announcement is true and Kira decides to retaliate? At least it makes my job easier.
Oh, he's not a smart cookie, man.
Huh? Even the studio is deserted. Still, I gotta be careful of where the cameras are. Can't let myself be seen.
Beyond our control, we will now end this broadcast.
What? Dummies? Oh, this can't be.
Higuchi, hold it right there.
Don't move.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun in his bag. Which one of these 4 people are about to die?
If I were you.
You must be making some kind of mistake. I'm only here to meet with Mr. Demigawa and discuss something with him. They're wearing tinted helmets. They must be taking precautions against Kira.
In that case, I have a pistol.
The development.
I came strapped.
Let me show you my business card.
Oh no, who's gonna die? Who was that? Was that Light's dad?
Damn it. I didn't want to have to use one of these, but...
Whoa, he missed! No!
Hell, Higuchi has a gun on him.
Okay, it was just the arm.
This is bad. He's escaped from Sakura TV.
Holy crap. Somebody's gonna die, I feel it! And that's how the episode's gonna end, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody's gonna die. Please, don't.
Yes.
Dude, Watari is like pretty badass.
This is Kira we're after.
No thanks. Firearms aren't allowed in Japan.
You know, I'm sure your father would say the exact same.
He sure did. But Watari, my man's got a rifle.
Driving like a maniac. Don't lose sight of him.
Yes.
I'm like, my legs bouncing. I'm anxious. What is gonna happen?
What the hell was all that about? A trap.
We now end our current.
Do you not understand that this was a setup? When are you gonna connect that this is a setup?
What the hell is going on?
Uh-oh. How is he gonna get out of this?
It was a trap. Police cars with tinted windows. So all that stuff about the cops not going after Kira was a lie. They're preparing for...
He is literally sweating bullets.
I thought we told the police not to get involved with the arrest.
The only one who would do this is...
Yes, you must be right.
Who did this? Aizawa. And I think that's the other guy who abandoned the squad before he even joined it. How are you going to get out of this? Please tell me. Are you just gonna kill yourself? You really don't have an out here. Watari? Oh, okay. It was for the tires. I was like, is he really gonna try and shoot him? Watari's a good shot. That was a fast moving car and he hit the tire.
Stay back or I'll shoot, I swear!
Watari. Holy smokes. For an old man, you got a good shot.
It's over. Yes, it's over.
Nah. Nah. And there's the notebook. Jesus. Are you kidding me? Are you? Are you joking me? No. I gotta say, this is probably the most stressed I've ever been during an episode of Death Note. like, I've never been this stressed during an episode of Death Note. This was a different kind of episode. This was crazy. But I'm still just trying to figure out how Light's plan is going to finally come to fruition. Because now they have caught Kira. They didn't connect the dots that the Death Note, or rather the notebook that kept getting mentioned, was a part of the killing. But they heard him they overheard him talking to Rem. They obviously couldn't see her because, I mean, the rules of the Death Note. Obviously, they have not touched the Death Note, so they don't. I mean, they don't know who she is. They don't know. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So then he made the deal for the Shinigami Eyes. Absolutely insane. They really pushed him to do everything. Like, if you really think about it, Light was put in a situation at every turn before he had to give up, or before he got cornered by L, to do this. Like he was put in so many situations where he could have had to resort to this as a last resort, but it didn't happen. But now he's got this plan to kind of clear his name, but I'm still confused on how it's going to play out. I understand that it's probably what Light said a couple episodes ago about passing it on, helping them solve the case, clearing his name, transferring the power back, taking out L, becoming L, and then executing Kira's will and way as L, because nobody knows who L is. And if he were to take over as L, nobody would know, as long as he took out everybody in the group, the two big ones being Watari and L. Without those two, and then the group getting disbanded before then nobody would know that it's not L. But how is this gonna happen? I miss Ryuk, man. Ryuk was like the breath of fresh air of like comedic relief during all this dark and crazy stuff. But we don't have that right now. All we have is crazy. So I'm very curious what's gonna happen next. The ending kind of upsets me because I really want to know what happens next. So yeah, for all you keep asking me how far do I think Light planned this out in the comments, I don't know. I really don't. Did he anticipate every little thing? Did he just write down a butterfly effect of things? I don't think so. I'm sure he considered a lot of the most probable possibilities, but I don't know if he considered all these little factors. It's just insane what just happened this episode. I still can't wrap my head around it because I just don't understand how this is gonna wind up getting Light the notebook back unless he touches this notebook and then all of his memories come back. But as we saw with Misa, your memories don't come back. She had to get reminded by Rem. So I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. I want to understand, and if Light's plan is what he said, it's crazy, and I'm excited to see how it plays out. But right now, it's crazy. So I'm going to stop repeating myself. Once again, this episode is pretty self-explanatory. There isn't really much to speculate about. I don't know what's going to happen with this whole situation. I don't. I can't even begin to guess. He's going to get interrogated. That's all I got. I don't know if he's going to give up the Death Note as the thing that he uses, but maybe that's how Light gets back into being Kira, is that Death Note right there that is in his bag. So I was wrong about somebody dying too, fortunately, though. I'm sure that eventually somebody we know will die. I don't know who, but it's probably going to be one of those two people we just met. I don't know. They're expendable characters. And what I mean by that is they're just new, so they're not like an attachment. But then again, they could kill somebody we like. But if Light's plan is to do what he said, that means that L and Watari probably are going to die. And that's going to be crazy if that happens. So I don't know if his plan is going to go the way he hopes. I have no idea. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling, 'cause like I said I was about 2 minutes ago, but I continued. So if you made it to this far and you enjoyed the reaction, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did. And if you haven't already, please also consider subscribing and ringing that bell, as they say, to stay up to date on all my future videos. And until next time, with my next episode of Death Note, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and peace.